one bad thing that happened to me, but that was my fault, is I missed my visa appointment.
That was like extreme. I'm just like, whatever has happened to me, never serious. So how did you navigate it? What happened? What did you do?
So the thing is, so because I don't usually when I live on the mainland.
Mm-hmm.
When I leave my house from the mainland, when I'm coming to the island, I'm usually leaving my house around that 12:01 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have experience. Even when I was working in 9 to 5, I was not working on the island. I was working on the mainland. So my sense of traffic is a bit skewed.
Mm-hmm.
So my visa appointment was for 8:30
a.m.
in the morning. Guess what time I left my house?
Yeah, Allah. Please tell me you didn't leave past 8.
No, past 8 is too much.
Okay.
Like 7 to 7.
So I left my house 7:30.
And you can
you know,
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Oversharing and Banter. As you can see, today we have Hauwa on our show.
One and only
And
Hauwa.
you people already know that Hauwa is like one of the craziest people on the internet. So personally, I'm excited. So I'm sorry, she's giving me side eye. I just looked at her, so I'm like this. But yeah, it's nice to have you here. How are you?
Thank you. It's so nice to be here.
How is Lagos? What's happened? This is a very normal. Do
This is
you know that every time I picture Hauwa, like, and then I interact with her and she's normal, I'm just like, it feels like two personalities.
That's what people say. People say, "Oh my God, you look so normal," as opposed to.
But yeah, nice to have you. I like your nails. Are those your actual nails?
Yeah.
Do you know? I can never make it like this. Every time I try, I'm just like, one will just break, or I'll just, because I bite my nails, you guys, confession. Even though, like, you will never know, because once it's short, I'm just like, yeah,
No,
I never make it.
I actually try to, but then when it now gets too long, it now reminds me of like all
those
dating
boys.
people.
But like, this is like the perfect, like you can
do.
do manicure when you're on your period, and it looks so cool.
Yeah.
Do you do that?
I know. Yes. Oh my God. No, you mean like paint my
Mhm,
nails and
yeah.
all that? Yeah. Yeah. I'm always waiting. I'm like, what is going
I've never done my nails.
I have.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
I have. With like, not my nails, but like, you know, when we're not pretty.
Oh, like you've painted it?
Yeah, painted.
You've never fixed nails?
No,
I fixed.
you know, I'm just like, this is just like,
I hate it.
this is my year of. It's just like last year I said that I became a woman. I was very tomboyish
Like
before, like
let's
proper
make up.
tomboy.
I
Yeah.
love it.
But yeah, I'm like, maybe one of these days I'll try.
I love your jewelry. Oh my God.
In case it's very easy to shop in Canada. And it's cheap too. It's on Shein. It's like $2.
But I thought you said it's expensive. It is
The
gel. What are you
expensive part is
saying?
that you will lose self-control if you like clothes. So you're just like, I'm just add to cart. Spending
Add to
ridiculous amounts every month.
But my issue is that in Canada, for example,
Yeah.
I hear that the weather is very extreme.
Mm-hmm.
So as you're shopping for all these things, you can't wear them, right?
No, so it's like now I can literally wear this now because it's
Yeah.
summer and
Yeah.
it's warm. But you have to. The problem is it's not like you're shopping for two wardrobes because
yeah.
winter is the extreme. Oh, give me that. In winter, like I'll wear tights, I'll wear jeans, I'll wear like what are those things called that like bralets but like thick ones. I'll shall wear down, then I'll wear top, then I'll wear hoodie, then I'll now wear my winter jacket, and I will still be cold when I go outside. I hate winter, but summer is great. So let's talk about other things. Moving on from
Okay,
me.
moving on.
Yeah, moving on. So we usually do this thing called worst world and best. So like you tell us the worst thing that happened the past week or the past year. Share the worst thing, then the best, then the wildest.
What's the worst thing that happened to you
It's-
this year?
It's so weird because every time someone asks me something, you now put me on the spot. I'm now like
Thinking about it.
thinking about it. So what's the worst thing that has happened to me this year? It's not. So I can't really think about anything, but I think one bad thing that happened to me, but that was my fault, is I missed my visa appointment.
That was like extreme. I'm just like, whatever has happened to me, never serious. So how did you navigate it? What happened? What did you do?
So the thing is, so because I don't usually when I live on the mainland.
Mm-hmm.
When I leave my house from the mainland, when I'm coming to the island, I'm usually leaving my house around that 12, 1 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have experience. Even when I was working in 9 to 5, I was not working on the island. I was working on the mainland. So my sense of traffic is a bit skewed.
Mm-hmm.
So my visa appointment was for 8:30
a.m.
a.m. in the morning. Guess what time I left my house?
Please tell me you didn't leave past 8.
No, past 8 is too much.
Okay.
Like 7 to 7.
So I left my house 7:30. And
you can
you know, I know the worst thing is that rain was not falling that day. So like as I left my, and the crazy thing is like in my head I was really early because like I'd set my clothes down. You know, I woke up super early, but I was like, I don't want to seem too desperate, right? I was like, I don't want to seem too desperate. There's nothing that I want to go to that stupid country. And they'll be finding me with phone. By 8 o'clock, we're still on the mainland. I say, what? I say, what's going on? I say, wait. I say, sir, drive faster. He said, there's rain, that you can't drive fast, blah, blah. I said, okay, 8:80. Around 8:30. We're still on the bridge. I said, who will I call? I told anybody. I said, let me call the embassy. But if I call the embassy, what will I tell them? Let them know they should wait for me. And I was like, no, it can't be that bad. And you know, like, as a Nigerian, well, not all Nigerians, but Nigerians have this, like, thing with being late. As usual, as you can see. But we also always think that there is no situation that we cannot.
Yeah, like you figure it out. Like if they are late, I'm not like I'm not the person.
Exactly, we can just say please now.
Mm-hmm.
Please now. So I got this thing. I got there around like 10:30 or
What?
something. Yes, it was
I'll just start going back
it
home.
was heavy traffic. So I just gave, they told me the security guard was like, obviously before you enter, you give the security guard your papers and everything. So I gave him my paper. I closed it, I just gave him the paper. He said, he looked at it, he looked at me.
Like, just funny.
This one is not serious. Just circle the time. He said, what's the time here? I said 8:30. He said, what's the time now? I said 10:30. I said, take your picture and get out. And I didn't even try to say, oh, please now. I just took my decision and I went. And then someone was like, oh, how are you? Blah, blah. I was like, hi. The person's like, oh, are you here for visa appointment? I said, yes. But they don't let me enter. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, this is so bad. But to me, it was not bad because it just felt like it's my money I was going to spend when I travel. It's not even like they gave me scholarship or anything. That they said,
Yeah, you said
exactly. You have to save my money. So keep your visa.
Please, I'm going home.
Yes.
So wait, visa for where?
I wanted to go to Europe.
Okay.
So I said, I'm going home. I'm going to eat. I went to I said, oh, Europe is more expensive.
She's like, in this life, any problem that you have to eat. She's like, I'm going home to eat.
You have to eat. So yeah, that was like the worst thing. But then after a while, I now got really sad because I was going to Germany to see my friend. And she's been wanting me to come for the longest time. Like she's been telling me for 2 years, but I didn't have the money, so I was telling her that I'll save up. So I finally saved up, and I was like, okay, you know what, let's go. So I think the worst part was actually telling her that I miss her because it was totally my fault. Yeah. I didn't even know who to blame. So I was just like, I'm really sorry, and she was like, oh, we'll try again sometime.
That's so sad. Like the friendship part.
Yeah. Not really.
not that visa part, sorry. Everyone will not for you, you're right.
Yeah, so
you will reapply.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do
So
have.
what's the wildest thing that happened to you this year? It's like post my head.
It's Lagos that you are living. There has to be something wild.
To be honest, of course I don't go out a lot, so I don't. Like I actually don't have experiences. All my experience. I think that's why I can just make up all these stories because I'm in my head a lot.
Yeah.
So wildest thing. Just give me a minute to think, please.
That's right. Take your time. While you think, Radia, do you have any? What's the wild?
Yeah. What's no?
Wow.
What was your?
So she just like you.
I know you are.
So let me just talk about like yesterday, just yesterday. So I got this is not my Airbnb. This place we just got it because we wanted to shoot. And my Airbnb was small. Anyway, so I went to yesterday was my mom's party. So I went to movie where my parents live. So I got back late. Really, I drove us back. Now to enter, these are the issues. I wanted to enter my Airbnb. Hope that I wouldn't be 12. No any problem. And then they had locked the gate. I'm sure like, sir, please we want to enter. He said, no, time has passed. You have to get out and walk. I'm just like, oh my bedroom. I have books. I'm plugging the boots, please. Anyway, like it just took a while to like try to convince him to go. Then when I was not going, he was not like, oh, that she sent the Uber driver money back. I said, you what? For real, baby. I mean, I should stole your shoe. But I was just stressed because I was already dozing, I was already tired. I did not expect that I would still have to go through that. But it's me that came home. And it's me that came back. And it's me that said I want to do cheap Airbnb. Yaba, Onike.
Oh, it's even Yaba.
Yeah,
I thought it was on the island.
No, it's my sister.
You're not a big girl.
Me? Look at me. I'm very small, guys.
You should not even say look at me because you look good. So that's not your
Don't look at me. Imagine that I am broke. I'm not. So the thing with me is that I prioritize certain expenses. So I rather spend money on experiences than an Airbnb than just going to go and sleep.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense actually. And
Yeah.
since you're just here just to sleep and
Right. Plus I've only stayed there 2 times. Because I've gone home.
oh, to your mom's.
And I don't think you spent like a full day there.
I'm not spent a full day there. So it's really more like storage space to keep my
Okay,
boxes.
then that makes sense.
Anyway, but my funny one star. Send my special review because that's a lot. Have you remembered the largest thing now?
What about the best?
Okay, the best thing that happened to me this year is my friends surprising me. My birthday party. My friends did a surprise. I'm not even one to expect a party or expect people to do stuff for me. So when they threw me a surprise birthday party, I was like, oh my god, thank you so much.
Did you cry?
I did. It was so nice. It was
so sweet.
It was so nice. Yeah.
So it's so nice when people do stuff for you because you're just like, oh, you people actually
I know, you really like me. I was so shocked because I'm not one to ever expect a surprise. Whenever people do surprise birthday parties for people, I'm just like, wow, that must be nice. So, but I don't think I'll ever be able to relate. Even like when people do bridal showers and all of that, I'm just like, I don't have a lot of friends, so I don't think that this will ever happen for me. I mean, yeah, I have 1 or 2, but yeah, so people came through for me. And it was really nice. Yeah. When I remember my wildest, I'll tell you.
That's
because
fine.
I can't
That's fine.
remember.
That's fine. Okay. Is it awkward? Okay, you speak. Okay, so should we get into like content and influencer marketing and just life in general?
Okay.
So I don't know, but me, I always get this weird question where when people are like, so what do you do? And I'm like, what do you mean? What do I do? I don't sell my body on the internet, apparently. But like people always just assume that people do, like obviously there are certain people that they made it to their blog, they are only influencers. But generally, a lot of us we still have 9 to 5, right? Where like do you get asked that question? Then do you go, oh, what do you do?
You mean the people that don't know? Like,
The people that just know you as like Hauwa, but they don't know who you are in real life. They just assume that you're just an influencer.
Oh, okay. So, yes, they ask me. I don't think people really ask me what I do. I think they just assume that content is what I do. I think it's the people that don't know me online that ask what I do, and I always just tell them I'm a writer. That's all. And when they start asking, "Oh, what do you write?" I just shut it down. Sorry.
Why do you shut it down?
Because I am a writer, but I think that when people ask me what I do and I say I'm a writer, they always want to know what I've written. Meanwhile, for the longest time, I've just written different things. I started out writing on my blog, and then I went into content marketing when I was doing my 9 to 5. And then I used to write skits, scripts for Instagram comedians and all that. And then I went into screenwriting writing web series and all of that. So whenever people ask me, "Oh, what do you write?" I'm just really confused. That yeah, exactly. And I write my content as well. So I'll just say I'm a writer and run off.
Like, use your
Yeah.
imagination. Go figure.
Yeah, I
write.
write.
Sha.
Whatever it is you want to think I write it.
Yeah.
Even if it's obituary, I write it.
I sure right. So, what did you study in school?
So I got my bachelor's in journalism and communication.
So you are within your.
Yeah, and then I got my master's in marketing comms. But then I started doing 9 to 5 in marketing comms. I hated it.
I love it so
Really?
much.
Oh my.
It's so crazy.
You
Where
used
did
to
you
work as like 9 to 5, huh?
No, I don't do 9 to 5 right now. But I did it. I quit my 9 to 5 in. When did I quit my 9 to 5? 2021.
It's been a minute. So what have you been up to?
I think right now it's almost like, although right now I've relaxed, but I'm just really trying to. So when I quit my 9 to 5 in 2021, I always tell the story that I was really miserable at my job. I didn't like it, or maybe it's because I had just come to Nigeria from finishing my masters and I had gotten this tech job and all of that, and it's really it's what's the word? Glamorized, yes, it's very
Like
glamorized, like tech job or you're working tech. And so I don't know if it's that I was not prepared or I just really hated marketing communication. So when I got my job in 2021, no, when I got the job, I did it. I didn't even think I lasted 1 year. That's how bad it was. So I was always complaining. So someone now told me that, okay, you know what? Quit your job. I see what you mean, quit my job.
Do you want me to be hungry?
Do you want me to be hungry? At that time, I was still living with my parents. You know, I was just trying to save money. I just came back home. You know, and I was just like, what do you mean quit my job? Like, you know, those like people that okay, so people that have seen life and they understand that sometimes you just have to make a big decision if you want to get out of where you are. But it's not that we're quitting my job.
It's easier when you are the one giving the
You
advice.
get it's very easy when you're the one giving the advice. So the person was like, okay, you know what? Quit your job. I'll pay you your salary for 3 months, and then you can go and do what you actually want to do. So I think the person knew that I'm very money scares me. Poverty scares me actually.
Yeah.
Even though I was poor at the time, but there's a
Well,
difference. But I can
like, no
eat.
source of
Do you
income,
guys-
right?
having no source of income. So I just believe the person I quit my job and I went into content full time because before that I had not like giving myself to content full time, and I was still anonymous as well.
Yeah.
So the person now said, okay, you know what, I will give you your salary for 3 months, and I was like, oh, thank you so much, thank you.
You didn't
So
see
I
salary.
put my salary.
Ah.
I'm not salary.
What serious?
But then I think that the person knew. The person knew that I was not going to die. I was living with my parents. I was eating. I didn't need to go out. The person knew that I was not going to die. They just knew that they needed to lie to me to get me to quit my job. Sorry. So they lied. And so I quit. But then I realized that I was really, like, I enjoyed creating content and all of that. So, and it was, yes, I was hungry for a few months, but it was not hunger of I don't have anywhere to sleep. I was just not shopping. I was not, obviously, I was not going out. I was not eating out like that. Yeah, I was just in my grinding. I'm still in my grinding phase, but that's how I was really grinding. The grind was grinding. So yeah, and that's how I quit my job, and yes, and yeah.
So like, why did you decide to do a face reveal and like stop being anonymous?
It's money. Yeah, that's just the short answer.
So you weren't making like you weren't getting brand deals when you were anonymous?
I was, but it was not. So I didn't know how much I could get. But even now, I still can't fathom how much people get from influencing. So people that have millions of followers, I can't imagine how
The
much
ridiculous-
money they're making. Every time I just maybe stumble on an article and I hear what someone is charging, someone that's really big, what they're charging, I'm like, wow, I can't imagine this. Do you know how many videos I have to do to get this? And you're getting it in one
Let
video?
me give you context. Ope was just telling us that like he had one brand deal where they were offering that he should just come sit down.
Yeah.
It was like a food cooking show,
Yeah.
and then all he had to do was taste the food and say, "Oh, this is the winner," and they were offering him 7K.
Yes.
And I'm just like, if I calculate one video per reel divided by that 700,
Yes, exactly. Do you know how many videos I
Yeah.
have to do? So at that point, I could not really see how much people were making. So I didn't think that I was not. Also, I think I revealed my face 1 year after I quit my job. So I was not in a rush to do a face reveal, but at the same time, I just knew that I would like to put a face to this brand. I'd been growing the brand for like 6 years at that point. So I was just like, at this point, it's just high time. And I was really scared because a lot of people were like, oh, now you just go down because what we like is your writing. We don't really know much about you. You should be saying,
about
you
We didn't know that.
What?
and they were like, if you put a face to the brand, it might not be as as hot as you are, which was like a complete lie because
Yeah.
it just got better.
Yes.
So yes, I put a face to it because I needed to make money and it was now my major source of income. I needed to do everything to push and get there. So yeah, so that's why I did the face reveal because I was just like, now this is my hustle. Why am I hiding? If it was before, I was probably covering my face because I was doing a lot of other things. And I didn't want to have that pressure on me at that point. So that's why I did not reveal it at that point.
Fair.
Would you definitely say it was a good choice? That's
Sorry, apologies. Did Ope take that 7 million? Or I didn't look
I'm screaming.
He casted himself. He went to go and
I'm
do one.
screaming how like you went.
I just
She split. She's
I-
like, you were right.
yes, it just occurred to me. He didn't take it.
No, he made it. He did a thing.
He did a trending thing that
where he was like,
you know what that thing that was like, how will I go for this and this? Where there's this. There was one trend that was happening last year.
Yeah.
basically he pits the brands against each other, and they were like, yeah, you did this video, we can't work with you again. So you did it, but it's a
That's the problem with Ope. That's the problem. Once he open his mouth like
problem.
put it in this thing. Once Ope open his mouth,
I'm screaming.
everywhere will catch fire. The whole kitchen will burn down.
Oh
Someone that is supposed to be gentle, like, but anyway, that's his brand. Sha.
That's
And that's actually his brand. At the end of the day, his brand is not a gentle person. Care about what
people say. He
Yeah.
honestly
In
can't.
fact, he thrives on it.
Yes, he
Yes.
does, and I love it for him. It's working. It's making him money. I come and tell us a bit about your background.
Sorry, you said something about.
Yeah, I was asking if it's like definitely better.
Oh,
now
yeah.
that and like brand deals and collaborations are
Okay, so like I said, yes, alhamdulillah. You know, I'm very grateful, and that's why I always tell people like I'm very grateful for where I am right now because I don't think that I imagined it. I know I imagined my life going well, and yes, it is going well, but I don't think that I imagined that I'll be doing something I like and still be able to make money out of it, no matter how little. So I'm very
it's not.
No. So I'm getting there.
Yeah.
So the thing is, no matter how little or how much, I'm very grateful, alhamdulillah, that I'm getting some money. But the crazy thing is that with influencing and social media and brands coming to you, there's some things that I can't take.
Of course.
There's some things that, like, they have offered me money that I cannot take because I cannot work with that brand.
Yeah.
And there's so, for example, now we're all Muslim girlies. We know that I can't do an alcohol brand, right? And alcohol brands have bastard money. Let's say something.
You the two people that pay bastard money, alcohol brands and tech brands, but you see all those fintech, Thomas Sherry buying, like you just be like.
And all these Kaya Mata brands.
Are you serious? I've never worked with like they've never come to me before.
Because a lot of people, maybe because they have bastard money. They have bastard money because probably some people will be like, oh, sorry, I can't work with you because of because of what you sell. So they have accumulation of money. They would one time one brand reached out to me. So I use money to chase them away. I say sorry, sorry, this I can't accept this. This is what I can't accept. This is what I. They say we're giving you this. I say I said let me even come clean. It's not even about the money. But I just can't. So there are certain brands that I can't work with. So like we said, alcohol brands. So you're just saying, oh, you must make enough, of money. The money I'm turning down.
You used to
It's a
pay
lot
your
of
heart,
money.
right? Like something
Just
like
so why
is
am I
there no way I can
well trained?
navigate this?
Why am I
Like,
well? Why
what
am
if
I
I just
badly
don't
behaved?
show up for the event and if they send me PR box alcohol, I will not drink it
It's like-
obviously. But like your heart will not let you.
Why am I not badly behaved?
me, Johnny Walker. Heineken. You should just close your eyes. But I'm not saying that it's those brands that I'm just saying that like alcohol brands. So again, betting brands.
Yes.
I can't
those
work
ones.
with betting brands. So my management will not even tell me about it. If I go to my email, obviously I'll see it. But once they send them those messages, they'll just say, oh, unfortunately, Hauwa does not
Can't
work
work
with
with
these brands, and they will not. Wig brands.
Like why
They
is
have
sending
people that have a
brands?
bunch of money.
Why are you sending hair product brands? I'm just gonna use
Exactly.
it.
Like, why are you sending? Why are you telling me you want me to advertise your wig? I don't wear wigs. Like, what am I going to do? Like, how am I going to advertise
Yeah,
it?
you style it on top of your job because I don't know the vision they had.
Exactly. So stuff like this will happen, and I'll just be like, oh, I'm so sorry. And obviously, it's not like I'm crying that I can't take it. I can take it if I wanted to, but it's just stuff that I don't want to do. So at the end of the day, it's like, oh, you can't work, and also not even alcohol and wig and all of those things. And I'm not saying that, please, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to work with alcohol brands. I'm just saying
Oh no,
that
it's just
personally-
like religious, like
Yeah,
some value, your values system.
exactly,
own,
personally,
exactly,
yeah,
yeah.
I would not promote it.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, how little I'm making, because
Because how much you could
She's
be
like,
making.
that's
how much I could
everything
make.
on the table, everything I'm leaving on the table. I was like,
Yeah,
God, I'm
exactly,
doing.
exactly. But it doesn't.
But it's fine, it's
Yeah, it's
fine.
fine.
In the
It's
end,
fine.
like,
In
God
the end,
puts
it's fine.
blessing the one that is coming in.
Amen.
Cocoa
Amen. Amen.
And I'm very grateful for what I am getting right now. So I'm not even looking at the things that I don't have, because I just feel like they're not for me.
Right.
Yeah,
That's a
so-
good way to approach it.
Yeah, we have to approach it so much.
Then I think it's a bit about like your background. I know you said you went to do your master's in India, and I have your Substack. I've been reading
No,
stuff,
no, it's
right?
not.
Okay, okay,
I'm
great.
mixing it up. But
I'm
yeah,
mixing some. Maybe no,
My
my memory is not
background.
great.
I think that my what's more interesting is how I grew up.
Yeah, just us about how you grew up.
Let me see. You guys know Moshi, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So my family house in Moshi.
Okay.
Okay.
So somebody is here trying to sleep chair quietly.
And when my parents had me, they were living in family house, all of that.
So
we
like
had,
not extended family.
yeah, so
situation.
like all this extended family situation in Mushin where, like today they are fighting, tomorrow there's riot. The things are just happening. Like nobody even cares. And then you go and give birth to somebody in that kind of environment. Just spoil somebody's teeth. Anyway, that was funny. And the crazy thing is just that chaos was a part of my life very early on. Even though my mom tried to, shield me from everything, it was still a part of my life very early on. And then we used to watch all these Yoruba movies. So, and then my mom would now try to lock us inside the room because I don't want you to go out, you're still a small baby, blah, blah, blah. So I think that was, and then the stuff would just be happening inside the house. Someone is looking for fufu, like, who's looking for fufu?
How I see
Or
why
in
you're
the
like this
corridor.
now.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a problem.
That's actually why.
That's a problem. My grandmother would just come out, who took my fufu? I just like, who took grandma's fufu? And then also, it was was like all her children were living in that family house. So my uncles will marry, they'll like bring their wives in.
Wives will give birth.
You know,
the family
wives
just
will
getting
give
bigger,
larger.
crazier.
My uncle will bring his side chick, his wife will catch. It was just chaotic, and so that's how I grew up. It was too chaotic, and I loved every bit of it.
Oh my goodness.
I
This is not coming. It's like drama every day, right?
I loved
Just about
it
like
so
give us like
much.
just about like random type of drama that used to happen.
I loved it so much. Like one time, I think one time like this, my uncle, I think they just okay. So, I think one time like this, they beat my uncle outside. I think they beat my uncle outside or something, and all of us were just in front of his door, and you know we're just looking, and then his wife was like, you know, it's like where you are massaging someone's leg with hot water.
Yeah.
You know, and he would just shout, and we just burst into laughter, blah blah blah. It was so funny. It was so funny growing up. Like it was so ridiculous. You think you are going. My house was a cinema. You can't go to cinema. My house was a cinema.
Yeah.
But then we now moved away.
Where did you move to? And why did you move? See the most stupid house like this where there was no drama, no gist, nothing fun.
started doing better.
Are you okay?
We moved to flats. I don't know who asked for. But anyway, this one was face my face to you. So like every
Every
and
day,
you know face
everybody
my face,
did
there's
that.
one long corridor and
Yes,
the houses
and
are
like a
just
toilet at the end of
so we just open the door. Who carry my what? Oh god, it was so much fun. And then we now moved to flats.
Like what was the transition? Like just going from that I want to say chaotic, but high energy
Yeah, no, it was
environment.
chaotic. It was chaotic. Poverty and chaos.
What does it mean?
Love. But then my father now moved to this we moved to a flat, so we're the ones like a 2-bedroom flat.
Mhm. Do you have siblings?
Yes.
How many siblings do you have?
So
Where were you?
yes.
Yeah, I was looking. You see my different ones.
And that's why I'm angry because I'm the first child, and then 2 of them they are boys. They have each other. I'm just there.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're one of the really like she's always like, I wish I had a sister.
Oh, are you the first child?
No, second. I have an older brother and 2 younger brothers.
Oh.
It's like just a family of boys.
Yeah.
I wonder if my brother ever feels like I wish I had a brother because we are 4 girls and he's the only boy.
Sure, it feels like it.
Yeah,
You should ask him.
If you manage me like that, I'm not enough for him. I'm very okay.
But then you guys will baby him, right?
Yeah, we used to baby. No, so when we were younger, I used to baby him, and there was a point where all my siblings were just like, "Both of you are disgusting last ones." But now, like, we all just baby him, and it's so cute. Yeah.
So like, how, if you weren't, creating content and doing all the things you're doing now, career-wise, like, what would you be doing?
Oh gosh, I think I'll be so miserable. If I was not creating content and I was not doing anything creative.
Yeah, like what do you think like your alternate career path could potentially be?
Banker.
Are you serious?
I'm so
No. On a very serious note that you're going to say because there's money and you're stealing it. Be serious.
It's not even that there's money. A poor banker. I'm sorry that
a poor.
a poor banker. I don't know. I know that bankers have money.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there are people that are poor.
Yes.
They're the ones that they are poor.
Mm.
And that's what I would have
Who will be that?
because I don't have sense. I don't know how to make money. I don't know, and that I think that's why I'm in the creative space because I don't have any brain for making money. I don't have money making brain. And that's why I can't even be an entrepreneur because I'll dash everything I want to say out because I don't know how to make money. So all those struggling, maybe not even back, just all those struggling admin people.
Oh my goodness, admin!
Yeah.
Marketing.
Yeah, that will be like that's what because I'm a first child, so my parents have always told me you need to follow this path,
Mhm.
this is the path you need to follow, like the straight and narrow, because I was supposed to study law.
Yeah.
So no avenue to troop head, just go to work, earn your money, come back home. So I think that's what I would have been in an alternate
Right.
conductor.
Oh God, this is serious.
I like
But
that.
how did your parents accept this, it's not the
The
regular,
law thing.
not the
Oh, okay.
yeah.
When I wanted to quit my job, my father was having like he was not fine. He was having serious.
Were you working as a law?
No, I was
like,
working marketing.
Marketing,
Yeah, I was working as a marketing lead.
Yeah.
And at that time, what I was earning, my father thought, oh, you're earning well. But as Gen Z, sorry, I said Gen Z, I forgot.
I'm Gen Z.
Oh no, yes, I'm not Gen Z.
Um,
No, but as young people, we understand that our parents, especially if your parents are not big people like that, they're just people that tried and hustled to
Their best,
give you
yeah.
everything that they could so that you can make it. The money that us will see and will turn down is not the money that they will see
yeah.
and turn.
Yeah.
They will be like, you better die there.
So do you mind sharing like how much you're earning?
I might.
Okay.
I might, but it was not a lot of money, but it was not small either.
Mhm.
So at that point, my father was like, and I just started my job.
Mhm.
So I told him I wanted to quit, and he was like, it was having serious headache. Like, he'll come to my room at 2 a.m. and be like, let's have a conversation. Let's discuss. And also the man that just sent me to do my master's,
It's just like,
he's like waiting for returns. And you're trying to tell me that you want to do what? I'm just come on, please stand up. Let's talk. Let's pray first. Say Fatiha. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We are praying now. But you're saying, no, I don't think you should quit your job. Something is telling me, my spirit is telling me that you should not quit your job. There's something at the front.
But my own spirit is telling me to quit. Both our spirits agree. Like,
I did not tell you that I wake up every day with anxiety. I can't continue this. I will literally pass out. I will die. I was like, no, you can't quit. But I eventually quit without telling him, man. You could not chase me out. So that's how. So they didn't take it well. My parents didn't take it well. But I told them that it was what I was going to do, and I told them that I will be fine. And I also gave myself 1 year. I told myself if it does not work out in 1 year, I'll just go back to 9 to 5. I'll just dust my panic.
It's not even that deep.
Let's
And you already
go
had
again.
network, so you would always find something.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how it went. And then I later moved out of the house. So now
They can't do nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so question, you know when brands send you like alcohol in their PR package? Because I hear you, like you complain about us all the time on Instagram, right? What do you do to the alcohol? How do you like manage that?
I understand that it's hard to separate the package. Like it's just easier to just send everything out, and if you don't want the alcohol, just remove it. But I really love it when brands are so intentional. E.g. Zikoko. Zikoko sends out alcohol with all their PR packages. They have alcohol in it. But recently, I noticed that they stopped sending me alcohol. Even though the first time I got the bag, I said, "Why is this bag like?" And now I realized, oh, they don't put alcohol. Damn it! I like heavy bags. but I appreciate the fact that they don't put alcohol. Because the last time I saw alcohol, my friend's mom was telling me that, oh, you should tell them to stop, sending you alcohol. And I told her that, oh, I've told them. She said, no, you should do a video of you pouring it out. I said, what? You want to end my career? you want to end me? You want me to do a video of me pouring an alcohol brand?
Please, let's not do that.
What?
Let's not do that.
You want to destroy my career? I told her no, I cannot. She said no, according to your religion. I said no, that's what I mean. I'm not trained. I'm not doing a video pouring it.
That's actually also so dramatic because really pouring it out.
That's so dramatic.
That's like please just. So what do you do with it?
I just So they also said that I used to give people, but they say it's haram.
Yeah, to give it out.
To give it out. So now there's just
a section that you have bottles.
It's just bottles. Like you just come to my house and there's bottles. And I feel like someone just come to my house and just pick it up.
Yeah.
Without me actually giving
it to them.
If you know what's Hauwa's address, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like even by like advertising that I say like just go pick it up
I have bottles and bottles and bottles in my house.
My husband like receives end of the year packages like with alcohol.
Yeah.
I just carry that trace like those the entire bottle.
Really?
Like I don't even pour it out. I just throw it away.
Oh my god, I can't bring myself to throw it out.
There's a
Because
part of
I
me that
just
also
feel
feels like
like-
I'm being wasteful. Even though like technically I can't drink
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yes,
Because there was a
yes.
time when like we had a lot. I was just like, you know what? Throw this away.
Oh my god,
Because
yes.
Well, I hope somebody discovered it.
I was hoping for that, you know,
I think
amongst
I can't
memories.
just bring myself to throw it out because I'm just like, this is so wasteful. They put so much effort into making this
Yeah, so
thing.
much money,
Actually, they put so much money also into making this thing. I can't just throw it out. But then again, they're saying I can't give it out. What do I don't. So there's just bottles in my house. And
yeah.
if you come to my house now, you think I'm a drunkard because.
I can imagine. I can
Yeah.
imagine how that looks to like new people.
Yeah, I have to
So you were
explain. No,
Muslim.
Let me explain.
I can explain.
no, it's not like that.
Yeah.
Oh
But
my
like
goodness.
thinking about like religion, do you think there's like a religious bias in like the creator community? And yeah, does it affect the gigs? Like obviously you said it affects, you know, alcohol brands.
Yeah, but
and
that's
that.
my own preference.
Yeah.
I'm sure that there are some other people from different religions that also don't drink, so they
Yeah.
don't do stuff like that.
Yeah, but like, do you think maybe it affects the gigs you get? Like, not just like brands remembering you as like, you know.
So the thing is that one.
What?
Ooh.
I'm sorry. What is that? Was that beeping sound?
Nigeria just happened to us, you
Oh
guys.
yeah.
I think it was that beeping sound. So do you think there's like a religious bias in the content creation industry or space in Nigeria?
So if there is, I've not faced it. Also because I'm not a very observant person. So the thing is my they might be biased, but I don't notice. And I think that it's because I don't really do religious content. The only way you know I'm Muslim is because there's a scarf over my head. And some people are so, they don't even notice so much. They're so used to me having a scarf on my head that someone has come to me and asked, oh, is this like a brand thing? Like, is this a brand? And I'm just like, no, because I'm Muslim, that's why I'm covering my hair. So a lot of people don't really associate me with Islam, because I don't actively do religious content. I just do like straightforward content, and I actually even try to stay away from doing religious content because we're a really religious country, and I don't want to. Oh my God, Twitter is like I actually tried to talk about religion on Twitter, but I also understand that it's a very sensitive place, and to be honest, like I'm just not interested. I'm just not interested in dragging with people online, dragging religion and religious things here and there. I'm just not interested. So I don't do a lot of things. Yes, I'll say some things in my videos that will insinuate that I'm Muslim, but I would never, even during Ramadan, I still don't make very outwardly religious content. So I don't actually know if there's any bias. But do you face any bias?
Oh no, but then I'm not.
Oh,
do you
face
face
any
any bias?
Me, I can't even, me that I don't even do scarf. People always say, are you a Muslim or a Christian? I don't face any bias. And if I do face, if it exists, I don't see it. But generally, I'm like, Hauwa, I'm not very observant about these things.
But one thing I will say is that but I don't think this one is a religious thing. This one is just a me thing. You have a lot of parties that are at night in this industry,
Oh, I love it.
and oh my God, like I was supposed to go for an event yesterday, and they told us to come at 5, but I had food poisoning, so I could not go. But I was just checking the highlights and everything, and I saw that at 11:30 they have not even reached half of the event. I said, what? Wait, but that was a religious thing. That was just a me thing.
Yeah.
So I don't think I've noticed any religion.
Oh,
Once in
yeah.
a while, someone will come into my DMs and say that, oh, I don't like when you cover your hair, blah, blah, blah.
I don't understand.
When you're
But
finished-
it's just random, not so random. How do you handle like very weird DMs?
I get a lot of weird DMs, but what do you mean by weird DMs?
Okay, there's range. There's people that obviously are obsessed with you because some men just want to sleep with you. Sorry, I cannot be clearer than that. There is that. Then there are the people that like say things like this, like right, like just feel like they have an opinion about your religious thing.
Okay, so for the religious ones, when they are finished talking, they will stop. No, it's true. When you're finished talking, you actually stop because you can't be telling me what to do and what not to do.
On my
Like
page.
you can't. It's not even on my page. Even if you see me outside, even if I'm just standing somewhere, you come and meet me. Because I've had a lot of. I grew up with people telling me what to do. That I think now I've now become so annoyed. Like it's now the opposite. Because as a Muslim woman, you can just be going out and someone will come and tell you, why is your arm open?
Or somebody, you just be going and someone just do. I'm like,
yeah, I can just be like this and someone will just come and meet me.
you think I don't know what I'm doing? Don't touch me, please.
Don't.
Ma.
I understand you telling me, oh, hey, okay, so, I've noticed something, I'd like to talk to you about it. That's fine, everybody can talk. But don't come to my DMs and tell me, I don't like the way you cover your hair. Are you mad? Is your daddy foolish? Get out of my... Yeah, it's true. Like,
Yeah.
don't tell me what to do or what not to do. Like, some people just come into my DM, oh, you look pregnant in this video.
Huh?
Oh my god. And it's those ones that feel like just people that do too much, right? How do you handle like people that maybe just explicitly rude or negative comments? Like what do you do?
So
like
negative comments, that one in the open. Well, I deal with my fair share of negative comments, but it's just that I've realized that not everybody can love you. Everybody cannot love you, and it's not every time that you yourself you are deserving of
love.
Yeah, there's some content creators. No, not even that. There are some content creators. There are just some things that I will see online. I'll be like, what's this nonsense, right? And so if I can have my opinion, then other people can have their opinion. Just don't bring nonsense into my DMs and don't insult me in my DMs. You can insult me outside, that's fine. You have your own, but don't come into my DM and come and be. Well, I'm not even open this chat. I'm not even see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't envy people with millions of followers. That I don't even envy them at all.
Have you had like any moments where like people were against something you had said or done that you tried to cancel?
Too much. So one time I did a video on how I went to get a washing machine. That was one of my popular videos.
I saw that video. I saw that video.
So someone came into my DM and they were like, oh, I want to get you the washing machine. And I was like, oh my god, thank you so much. And they actually sent me the money for the washing machine. I was flabbergasted. I was like, what? Is this how it do happen? So the person paid for the washing machine, and my mistake was I tweeted. I should not have done that because and I quite get it actually, because if me that I'm looking for a house, I now hear that they bought somewhere else. What do you mean they bought you a house? So I get the human emotion, but it continues to follow me everywhere. And I think that I should have, and so you learn about being online, you learn about what you should and shouldn't put, especially because me, I don't enjoy all these backlash, all these controversies. I don't enjoy, it's not my brand. My brand is just, let's come here, let's laugh, let's leave. But all this controversy, we're talking up and down, I don't enjoy it. But I posted it because I was just like, and also it was so exciting to me. I was like, oh my god, let me tell my enemies. Let my enemies see what they are doing for me. But my enemies have now sat down.
They say this one we're gonna hold on to.
We will not leave it down. So one time I tweeted something about gender, about how boys have more opportunities than girls in the society that we live in. And a lot of people disagreed with that. And then someone now came to say that you that the boy was machine. How can you say that? Girls have more opportunities, boys have more opportunities than girls. That you just sat down somewhere. Someone just decided that they want to give you a washing machine. You are here, you are talking. I said,
Not be
No, it's not your fault.
I blame myself.
It's not actually your fault. If it's not your fault, I'm the one now. I'm the one that carries
When they say if you have yam, you
yes, you cover it.
You went to go show the one that you have yam.
Look what they were saying. I open my pots in front of them. I tell you people, check inside. Check inside. Check out the yam is boiling.
Oh my goodness.
And so I know that I will never leave that down, but I also know that I will never make that mistake again. So anything that happens to me, any good thing that happens to me, I will not share. But you see, if bad thing happens to me like this, your entire world know. So people can think that my life is going down. But yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, that's the that one was quite something.
Yes.
Well, I try not to enter into such debates anymore because I'm too tired. They will never stop talking about. They'll never not be controversy. Just try to keep yourself out of it.
Fair.
Yeah, so.
Well, it's not easy.
It's not easy. You wanted to take my life. Washing machine.
I actually saw the response to that thing. I'm just like, yeah, she'll be alright.
At one point, I was just like, maybe people should just come and carry this washing machine. Maybe I'll rest. Because it's you know when I'm so thankful to the person that bought it for me, and I will always say this. I'm so thankful to the person that bought it for me, and the person that bought it for me in that moment. Now that person must have been so generous, and also it's not like the person was even asking me for anything. Or trying to get me to come over or anything. They just liked my content, and until today the person has not like
message you.
Yeah, so it's very but I'm sure that when by the time I'm older and I think back at it and I think it's because of washing machine that people are so angry. Like you're so angry over something that you can get better tomorrow. Like washing machine is the least of
your problems.
Yes, of your problem. You can get a lot better. But then again, I was listening to Macaroni and he said that sometimes like, people are just so angry because they are not going anywhere, they are not doing anything. And once they see you do something, they get so mad.
Yeah. So it's
So
just
that's
projection.
how, yeah, it's just
really
projection.
like,
Exactly.
yeah, they're
So
just
I
projecting on you.
Because I say you're not going to collect washing machine, someone give you money to buy.
That.
Is that what
If
you're
you saw
saying?
give me money for bottle of water, I'm gonna take it. Just so you know.
Yeah.
but I will not leave it down. Even me, if I know.
You
So every time I see washing machine,
Yeah, I was like, what?
because sometimes I'll just like randomly tweet, oh my god, I need to get a car because I actually do need to get a car. Someone will be like, hey, because they bought washing machine, you think so?
That's like, God, I'm big.
One time I was just like, no what, please, I actually want a Lexus. So in case anybody is looking to buy it for me, this is the kind of Lexus I want, picture attached. Because you guys will not let me leave this washing machine down.
Just yeah, you cannot frustrate me, please.
Please leave me alone.
Yeah. Oh, that's all for today. It was really nice to have
Wait,
you.
no.
Is that treasure?
That is treasure.
Looking like a rich mommy.
She always does. That's Hauwa. Oh, my baby.
I didn't want to disturb you in one session. So I'll be back when you're done.
Oh,
Yeah. So we're going to ask if your personality online and
Yeah.
offline is the same. But seeing you, meeting you, and like
we already know the
the
answer.
answer.
It's not the same. one.
That's the answer. Like, it
That's-
actually isn't the
It's
same.
not the same actually.
Like,
But it is the same. What do
I
you
don't
mean it's
like.
not
I
the
don't
same?
think it's the same. Online, you think like she's a very extroverted, energetic,
Oh,
sharp
yes,
market
yes,
person,
yes,
but like
yes.
in person, she's pretty reserved. Like she still has this witty comment too, but like
Yeah,
she's pretty
no,
reserved.
it's not the same actually. It's not the same, which kills me because when people come into my DMs, for example, now if a man comes into my DMs and they're trying to take me out, they're always coming with the Hauwa energy,
Yeah, but you're just like,
and that's so exhausting because I can't like I don't know how to explain it, but I can't be that person in real
Every
life and then in my relationship, no. So they're probably coming with, okay, this is the kind of person that I like. This is, this kind of girl that is very mad, blah blah blah. And they're coming with like random pickup lines, and I'm just like,
Like, yeah, no, we don't do that here.
I'm sorry.
Please no, please promise.
no, in fact that's gonna make me run the opposite
I
way.
swear.
I'm just like, no, this is not me, please. Oh my god, someone is telling me, oh my god, we should go to this party, we should carry rice. I'm like, no, that's me online.
What do you mean carry right?
You have to share my family members.
No!
Oh my goodness.
No, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
for
coming.
joining
It's nice
us
to have- I think I
today.
did. Obviously, we are just having guests, but it's nice to just have like just all girls,
All
almost
girls.
like just chat about things that we can all relate to.
girly.
Yeah.
Girl, it's not easy.
No,
Yeah, thank you. I think we should please. Do you want to do the like, subscribe, share?
Thank you so much, guys, for watching this episode of Rant.
Oversharing and banter.
Oversharing and banter.
Oversharing and banter.
Oh, oversharing and banter.
Yeah, start again.
Okay, hi guys. Thank you for listening to this episode of Oversharing and Banter. Please like, subscribe, recommend, comment, share. Do everything you have to do so our podcast can blow.
Thank you. Thanks
so
and
much.
God bless. Alright.
I love.
Until next time. Bye.
If anything should come out from this podcast, is AI.